is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So as you all know, I did end up talking about Forza Horizon 3 and how the graphics in that game were truly ahead of its time. And you know what? Jumping on Forza Horizon 2, I feel like the same thing can be said about this game. And for me, though, one of the biggest things I thought about with Forza Horizon 2 is simply down to the fact that this game, to me, does not look like it came out in 2014, okay? It just doesn't look like it came out in 2014, and that's kind of something that you probably wouldn't expect. A lot of people are looking at new games. Everyone talks about new games graphically, am I right? Like, everyone always talks about how these new games look better than anything we've ever seen, and they're so dang amazing looking, and nothing really compares to them. But the funny part is, there really was some hidden gems back then that still compare to new games nowadays, and this could be said by a lot more games besides Forza Horizon 2. This game definitely stacks up against new games. I'm not even gonna lie, funny part is, I think Forza Horizon 2 looks better than Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, bro. Like, I really do think this game looks better than that one, but there is other games alongside. We all do know a lot of people compare Drive Club to other games. Also, one game I was playing a bit that came out in 2011, Driver San Francisco, also looks really good. At least I think it does anyway, you know, from what I was noticing when playing them. But when I was playing Forza Horizon 2, one thing I was really trying to do in this game was take in the environments and kind of just look around, look at the biomes, look how the map is designed. And one of the ways I was doing this was fairly simple. I was trying to go around different parts of the map and experience different times of day in the areas of the map, whether it was like, you know, raining or it was really nice during the day, raining in dusk, raining in nighttime, raining in the morning, checking out a full-on dust time when it wasn't raining, and just trying to look at different parts of the map. Whether that was me going through a town right now, like you will see me in the Ferrari GTO when it was pouring, I was doing a race. But I wanted to come over here purposely, maybe try to find an event that was at this time in this area. That way I could check out the graphics and the way the game looks. And literally every place I was going to in this map at different times, it was just, in a way, I guess it was pretty much putting me in an area of, wow, this game really came out in 2014. It looks amazing on the Xbox One. I'm well aware that the game is not updated on the Series X or anything like that, but man, can you all imagine this game running at a higher frame rate and stuff? Dude, it wouldn't even have to be that difficult for them to do that, I'd say. Obviously, the game is older, so that won't happen. And even then, though, the game still looks so dang fantastic without that. I'm amazed because we all are comparing so many games nowadays to mainly based on graphics, right? That's what everyone seems to care about nowadays, but they are kind of forgetting about the other areas. And when I jump on something like Forza Horizon 2, the entire nostalgic vibe is there. I did mention that in that one video, to where if you've never played this game and you play it, you will somehow feel nostalgia playing this game, even if you never played it back then. It almost puts you in the moment of playing the game in 2014 again, or back in that time, and it's just really an amazing feeling. And when I was doing that and playing this game, I was, again, trying to drive around in certain areas to check out the graphics, or, you know, kind of just stop or look around or take different roads and see what the game would look like with clouds coming in, you know, different shades of the area where some would shine in and maybe make one area shaded, then the other side of the road wouldn't be. I was kind of legit just analyzing everything. One of my favorite parts in this game is simply down to when it looks really sunny out. You can see like the darker clouds come in. It will then start raining and pick up heavier and heavier when you are driving. It really is an amazing look, and I feel like a lot of people in this day and age would easily compare this game to older games if it came out now, which is hilarious to me. A lot of people might look at Forza Horizon 2 and go, okay, well, yeah, I mean, it's an old game, but the funny part is if you played it now, you really not be able to tell. And for me personally, though, playing Forza Horizon 3 as well, this is something I thought about in that game. It really does blow my mind how good Playground Games optimize these games, but also how great they do truly look. A lot of people have been seeing the footage of Forza Horizon 6, and y'all cannot tell me the game doesn't look amazing. We all do know for a fact that game is going to be absolutely beautiful, especially in Japan with the seasons. And going back and playing something like Forza Horizon 2 and 3, and even jumping on 4, you can really appreciate just how far the games have come graphically. Now, people might be like, Block, what do you mean, bro? Every single game looks the same. Well, I gotta admit, there are still differences in every game that I have played so far. I haven't played Forza Horizon 1 yet, but every other one that I have played so far graphically, they all still feel different. They all look very good. Forza Horizon 3 has a bit of a different feeling to it, and I think that's something they did try to capture, and they succeeded. Even Forza Horizon 4 will look updated on next-gen consoles. If you're on the last gen console like me, then it probably won't look all that great when you're playing it, or like the frames won't be all that great. But next gen, the game looks absolutely fantastic. In Forza Horizon 2, when you are driving around, you will probably have the same feeling. This is something I really thought about when I was playing this. I was looking at the cars, the environments, constantly going, wow, I don't even know why I'm not even doing races, or why am I driving and I keep crashing when I'm doing something. Because, bro, you're not really paying attention. You're kind of looking around, just checking out the sky when it's at nighttime. For example, this race right now in the S2000, which funnily enough was a race I was kind of looking for because I wanted to do nighttime in this car. It was daytime in the game. I was going to wait, but I'm like, you know what? Let me go see if one of the races are nighttime, and boom, this one was. You will end up seeing all the fireworks in the background for, the festival thing, but also all the beautiful stars in the sky and just the way the entire skybox looks and the atmosphere of the game at nighttime. It just blows my mind how good these games really did look for their time. And this is coming from someone who has never played these ever. I might have seen a little gameplay here and there once in a while, but I really never actually played them or really looked at certain aspects of the game until I jumped in. That's probably part of the reason why when I would jump on Forza Horizon 2 or 3 or even 4, that I would spend a lot of time just driving around, exploring different things, checking out the way the graphics on the game look. But, okay, here's something I have to admit as well. We all talk about graphics a lot, okay? Like, I am pretty much comparing graphics of this game to other ones, but graphics are not everything in a game, okay? I said it, alright? It is not everything. You could still have fun on PS2 games and PS3 games that might not look as good as today's standards. But guess what? Gameplay is fun, and ain't that one of the biggest parts with it? I mean, that's at least something I aim for. Now, this other clip I wanted to show y'all, don't mind my terrible driving in the Ferrari because I was going way too fast in it. But this race really did get me kind of hyped up because I was looking to capture this in the game so bad. I was racing, it was, nice, but it then started to rain. You could then see like the clouds come in and stuff, and it was also making me go, okay, this is what I was trying to find. I was waiting for it to be daytime and for the storm to come in and also get really heavy. And funny part is, during this event, it finally did end up happening. Now, I don't know why, but for some reason, I really do love in racing games when you are driving in. It's really nice out, right? And then you can look in the distance and see the storms coming in. Then it starts raining kind of light, then getting heavier, and you can see the whole sky kind of getting foggy. I don't know. I think it really sets the atmosphere, but also shows, like, the graphical tone of the game in a way. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of feel like a lot of people would also feel similar in a racing game because it kind of sets the tone of it, which is kind of important when you are in an open world racing game, am I right? The last couple I did want to show y'all here, though, I am driving the Lamborghini Huracan. This time of day in the game is just absolutely beautiful, guys. Just check this out, the lighting of it and all that. The sun basically is coming up in the morning. You can see the buildings with all their lights on still, but also the sky is starting to get brighter. It's a little bit darker around the game as well, like it's not fully bright everywhere. But man, it's just such a dope driving atmosphere in this game. And that for me, though, is kind of everything tying in together. When I'm looking at the graphics of the game, I really am super impressed by how this game can easily compare to new games without an issue. And I'm going to say it also can look better than how some newer games are as well, which is kind of wild to me. Here's the funny part. If you are comparing old games from 2014, 2015, like Drive Club, all of those games being compared to the newer ones, they obviously did something right back in the day, am I right? And that is something I feel like we can all really look at. Either way, though, Forza Horizon 2 for me, it's a fantastic looking game coming out in 2014. It looks great on the Xbox One, runs very smoothly, looks amazing, and there's so many different tones and areas you can get in there. And who knows, you might even end up being similar to me, where you might be looking for maybe a dust type of driver. Maybe you're looking for a full-on daytime, really nice, shiny sun and all that. Or you're looking for rain. Maybe you're looking for the different atmospheres in different parts of the map and all that. And they all do look so dang amazing at every part of the day in the game. It's just honestly really impressive. I'm mind blown. I am so dang glad I'm playing Forza Horizon, all of the older ones here in 2025 into 26, before Forza Horizon 6 comes out. It's just such an amazing experience, dude. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know your thoughts on the graphics of Forza Horizon 2, and what are some of the most exciting things you cannot wait for with Forza Horizon 6 and the graphics that game will also have.